Alrighty then. We're just gonna head straight into Town Hall and scan some Zelda amiibos just to see how this is gonna work. I'm assuming it's in here. Like, I actually don't know the actual process of either summoning the new characters or getting like the items. I mean, I guess invite the camper? Sure. Let's just see what happens if I scan like the Tears of the Kingdom Link amiibo. Okay. Bless me. This invites Tulin, and he is indeed from Tears of the Kingdom, the Rito, the main Rito sage in the game. So, he's so adorable, oh my gosh. Tulin here, have biceps, will travel. Visit your campsite? Sure. Reffing it will be great for my new primal strength routine, guest. Adorbs. Okay, see, the thing is, I don't really know exactly how I'm supposed to get the items, though. Is it like Nook shopping? I don't actually know. I might have to look this up because I actually have no clue how to get the Zelda items. Oh, wait. No, we got it. So we have it. Okay, I guess we'll just go one by one. I guess scanning it one. I did not see it before unless I needed to be in the ATM rather than the Nook shop in your phone. So by having the Zelda amiibo, we have the Decayed Guardian. And oh my gosh, the PTSD. Fairy bottle, so cute. A goddess statue, a heart, regular heart, a heart container, the master sword, a rupee, a silent princess. I really love the silent princess. I might consider getting a lot of those. A triforce, a zonite authentication crest, tri-rod from Echoes of Wisdom, Ocarina of Time, Ocarina, Tri-headband, also Echoes of Wisdom, Ancient Princess wig, Tears of the Kingdom, Champion wig, Breath of the Wild / Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, Link hat. I'm assuming Ocarina? No. That looks more like Twilight Princess, Majora's Mask. Cause like Link from Ocarina of Time, his hair is like parted in the middle. And then Twilight Princess, it's very similar to that. It's like parted slightly on one side. Majora's Mask. Champion outfits. I can't believe it's official now. It's so funny because I think I have a Link outfit that was like someone designed it through the design feature in this game. Yeah, features in here to show you exactly like what. Yeah, I have a Breath of the Wild Link wand outfit. This is not the official champion outfit that is in the shop. This is like someone just designed this themselves from scratch. And I kind of wish I could zoom in a little bit. With the power of editing, I can zoom in. But yeah, it's so crazy that after what, so many years, we finally have an official champion outfit. But yeah, I just wanted to show that because this sits right here is not the official one, but it's super close to it, and that's really impressive. But now there's like an official champion outfit, Link outfit, so that's definitely Twilight Princess. Tulin outfit, so cute. Hylian trousers, ancient princess costume, Mineru costume, ancient princess sandals, Hylian boots. My god, this is a lot of items. Hero's sword and shield, Korok forest wall. Oh my gosh, Korok forest flooring. And then that is it. That's it for the Zelda items. There's just so much. I might consider getting the Korok stuff. And obviously, because it's through, the Nook shopping, you can't buy everything in one go. I think you're only able to buy is it 5? I think it's 5. So I might consider getting some of these stuff. I might get the Decayed Guardian. Oops. Because it's a PTSD fairy bottle. And then Goddess statue. I think that might be it. I can't buy anymore. Yep, only 5 items a day. So at least I was able to showcase all of them. But you can only get 5 at a time. And of course, if you're one of those people that just like to time travel by adjusting the settings, you could do that too. Because I used to do that. I know. Guilty. But there's nothing wrong with that. I know there's people out there that judge that, but I'm not gonna go into that. But there's that. Now that we invited Tulin, I'm gonna go ahead and talk to him because he's adorable. Tulin was my favorite sage. I don't care what anyone says. Like, he was the best one. So cute! I just got back from a short 57-mile jog when your invite showed up. Thanks, Gus. I'm sorry, were you so busy? I figured if I was gonna test my limits, I'd need to get away from the comforts of home, Gust. Except, I didn't know I'd end up homesick for a row machine. Aww. This place has such a mighty style. Hey, you know what look cool? A tree, Sandy! I can make one for you. Oh, seriously? That'd be so awesome! I'm leaving tomorrow, and no matter how hard I looked, I couldn't find the right Avalar souvenir. This is gonna be great. Thank you so much, Gust. Okay, I don't know if I've already said this before in the previous episodes, but I don't know if I want these Tears of the Kingdom characters on my island because I feel like I'm just over the effort of getting more new people onto my island and then like up their friendship and stuff like that. Like, of course, if somebody wanted to leave on my island, like either of the 5 that I don't really care for all that much, maybe I could invite them, but for now, I just wanted to showcase Tulin, and then Mineru is the other Animal Crossing new villager in this game. And I could show him in another episode, but for now, obviously, I think you can only scan 1 amiibo a day. I don't know about the coffee shop, though. I guess we can attempt that and see. At the same time, I don't even know what amiibo would work to summon Mineru. Tia! So happy to see you, Teacup. What's the latest? I try to be a good listener. You can talk to me anytime, Teacup. Thank you. Honestly, I'm the one that's the listener. I'm not much of a talker, to be completely honest with you. I'm just highly curious if I scan the coffee shop of like a Zelda amiibo, would Mineru show up? These kinds of questions need to be answered, so... Whoa! Yeah, done! How about that? We just keep bumping into each other. Okay, I'm very curious if we can use this. Would you like to use Animal Crossing amiibo to play? Why not? Let's go ahead and scan another different amiibo I have. Maybe Breath of the Wild Zelda? I have no idea if this is gonna work, but we shall see. Please ready the amiibo you want to contact. Oh my gosh, he can get over here. Okay, Mineru can be invited with this amiibo. Are you sure you'd like to contact this customer? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, 2 in 1 episode. That's great. Please wait for their arrival. I don't know if I showed this on any of my videos. Oh my gosh, Minaru! Well, here I am, live in person. You're the one who called me, no? Thank you, I'm glad to be here. I need to take a picture of you. You're so adorable. Wait, no, no, no. Not that button. You know I gotta do it. So cute. Maybe that could be a thumbnail. Yes. I wish I could have both of them together. Can I have a coffee sitting next to Mineru though? Maybe a to-go one. I should have gotten the to-go one. I'm stupid. Whoa, Louis. What happened to you? I wish I could go to the back room over there. Do you see that? There was like a gyroid in there. And I wish, like in New Leaf, I could have a part-time job at the Roost because that was fun. Let me get a coffee to go. I was gonna say, am I not able to get a to-go coffee? I I like how it's so accurate that it's more expensive if you get it to go. Like, you know how delivery... No, not like... It's not like I'm getting it delivered, but because I'm not having it at the restaurant, I'm having it like on the go. It just seems like it's more expensive like that nowadays, in real life. Can I take a picture like this? Oh, no, I can't like, how do I move there? Yes. Love it. Okay. At least we're able to see Mineru and Tulin. It'd be nice to see the both of them like out and about in the island though, but I don't think they would, especially like Tulin in the camp. As a camper, I don't think they move outside of the tent, which is kind of a shame, but I don't know if I talked about this before, but I would understand if they don't leave the camp, just in case if you wanted to talk to them right away. Like imagine like you invited them and then they were just out and about and you didn't know where they were on the island. So that's kind of a hassle. But other than that, I don't really know what else to show because like a lot of the stuff that's new in this update I can't show because for multiple reasons. So in the previous episode, she's wearing the kimono. She's so cute. Wow, the folks here on Avila are hilarious. Like, have you heard the joke about Yermert? Merte? I don't know how to say that. What was her name? The one with the face. The one with the face? I'm so bad with names, but they told a super funny joke. You gotta trust me, alright? It was so good. That's the most realistic conversation I've ever had with one of these villagers. The one with the face. I feel like a lot of people say that. Like, I remember I said that a lot, but anyways, going back to what I was saying before, a lot of the things that came with this update, I can't showcase it because I don't have the Nintendo Switch online, so I can't show the slumber party. And even if I did have the online membership, I don't really think I'd have that many people to show up on the island because like my sister was playing for a little bit, but she's not too active on it. And then I don't really have that many friends that's playing Animal Crossing right now. They're too busy with other games, which is very, very understandable. But besides the online membership, I'm playing on my Switch 1, and there were a couple of things that were available for the Switch 2 edition that you cannot get through the Switch 1 version of this game. So I can't recall all of it, but I know for sure that with the Switch 2 edition, you had the megaphone, very similar to Animal Crossing New Leaf, in which you can use it to call one of your villagers who's out and about on the island. And if you can't find them, you just yell out their name like, "Hey, Molly." And then she'll be like, "Oh, I'm over here," or something like very similar to New Leaf. And I really loved that. And that was one of the things that I loved and loved to do, to find them, in your town. Because like, it was just so difficult to locate them, and obviously with the map, like it's not like they show up on the map. and with the megaphone that changed things. And unfortunately, my Switch 1 edition doesn't have that. It's for Switch 2 players, and now I don't have a Switch 2, and I don't really see myself getting one for the foreseeable future until like a very super super exclusive game comes out that I'm highly interested in. But for now, I'm not really interested in anything right now for the Switch 2, so that's why I don't have one. And I don't know if there's any other content specifically for Switch 2 edition that I don't have. But let's just see. Besides the mega phone, what was the other stuff besides that? Not the balloon right in my face. Yeah, you know darn well I'm not getting that. I don't care. But so I ended up googling what is included in the Switch 2 edition besides the megaphone, and there's not much else other than just enhanced resolution. There is mouse control support for faster and easier decorating, which is actually really nice because mouse controls is super convenient for those type of games like decorating stuff. The megaphone we already talked about, and that seems to be it. That's the only thing. I do see that with the Switch 2 edition, you can share your island in 12-player sessions online. And then there's the camera play and game chat support, but I don't hear people talk about that all that much. And I'm curious as to who has used it and their thoughts about it. But like honestly, when I saw it in that like Nintendo Direct, I was like, I don't see myself ever using that. But that's very interesting. But it's so trippy to have 12 people on your island though. I feel like that would be so chaotic, especially if you gave them permission to use shovel on your island. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the Nintendo Switch 2 edition. The other content that I won't be able to show is all the Splatoon content because I don't play those games. I'm sorry, and I don't have any Splatoon amiibos, but everything that you need to know about the Animal Crossing Splatoon content, you could just watch other videos. Even the Direct had stuff to say about it, and I don't really think you need me to repeat that. But that's one I won't be able to show because I don't have those amiibos. And then other than that, I just feel like there's not much else, honestly. And let me just look up what else is included with this 3.0 update besides the hotel, because I just feel like that's the only major thing. The hotel. It was the one thing I was interested in, and it's probably the only thing that I could really show. So we got additional villagers, the hotel, the reset service that I'm never going to use, but at least we talked to Rossetti with his very, very awkward non-English sentence. Collaborations, that's probably Tears of the Kingdom and Splatoon. And then the items added with 3.0, we kind of already saw that in the previous part where when I was crafting something, it said that I'm able to craft from the convenience of the storage without having to actually go to your home storage. So when you're crafting at the table, of course you're going to use up all the items in your pocket first. But then after that, if you run out of resources in your pocket, you can use it from your storage right there and then, which is super, super convenient. I really, really love that. And then the set quantity mechanic where when you want to make more than one of a specific DIY recipe, you can set the number like you want through whatever, which is so good. I absolutely love that. But it's such a shame that they did not bring that sooner, because now I don't really have much to do on my island other than just touch up everywhere with like the flowers and stuff. Otherwise, I probably don't have that much to do. There's probably a few spaces here and there, but I don't really see myself using that all that much anymore. And of course, there's a bunch of new items, like all the stuff that you saw at the hotel. That's like entirely a new catalog. There's the Lego stuff. I already showed that, so I'm not going to show it again. All the Tears of the Kingdom stuff, we already saw that. And another improvement, quality life improvement as they put it, you can now put trees, bushes, and flowers into your storage. And that was actually a thing that we could not do before. So that's very, very convenient. That's really nice. And we already showed in the beginning of this episode that the maximum storage capacity can be increased 2 additional levels. And the first one is 7,000. So it increased. The max was 5,000 before. Now it increases to 7,000, costing 1,500,000 bells. That's a lot. But if you have the buns, then that shouldn't be a problem for anyone. And I'm pretty sure I have the buns too. It's just, dang. I understand that's basically you hoarding a lot of stuff in your storage. And the last level of increased capacity is 9,000 items in the storage. That cost 1,800,000 bells. And that's it. The 9,000 is the last one. I find it really awkward to stop it at 9,000 instead of 10,000. I just, that's really weird to me. And let's see here. The other thing that I have not showed is you can actually move with the L button, like the top L button. You can jump, and then I guess when you hold it, any direction that you touch with the joystick, you can just slide. And I think the reason why they inputted this into the game is that when you're terraforming, you can just slide backwards or forwards or sideways with ease. That way you don't have to go like this or like that or like this when terraforming. That's really, really nice. I do like that. But the thing is, as I said before, I wish they just did these things sooner because I really don't have that much left to do on my island. I don't even have any plans to be terraforming ever again, because that in itself was such a major chore that I'm so tired of it. And who knows what the future holds. Maybe I could utilize it again, but for now, I don't really see myself using that. But that's nice for the people that it's getting into Animal Crossing right now, or have more stuff to do, or the people that are starting over. That's the best thing that they could utilize. But other than that, one other change that I don't remember them saying that I'm reading on, the Nookipedia, is that the recycle box at their resident services now have a chance to contain DIY crafted items on random. So it seems like it's not just going to be one recipe on your beach. This recycling box potentially has DIY in it. I don't know I don't really see anything other than just major green paint flooring, a bird cage. I mean, there's the normal random stuff in here that I never bothered to take away. But that's nice to see. This recycling box has a chance to have a DIY that you don't already have, which is good. Which is really, really nice. I love that. Other than that, I don't see any other stuff. I mean, there is minor stuff. There's all sorts of mentions of Pocket Camp items that were only available for people that played Pocket Camp, but now it's permanently unlocked for all players. That's actually really nice. That's cool. The Super Mario Brothers items have also been made available without the need to link a Nintendo account. Several items, such as snowflakes, can now be sold at Nook's Cranny? Wow, okay. Drop-off box. Interesting. Okay. And Pascal now always gives the player a pearl when he's given a scallop. Okay. Hi, Norma! Can I get your help with something? Blair is always helping me out, so I bought her a present. But now I feel funny just walking up to her with a gift. Why do you feel funny when I do that all the time? Yeah, and out of the blue. I wonder if you'd mind giving it to her for me. Okay, that's fair. Maybe I should have clicked you should do it. Or is that the rejection prompt? Okay, never mind. Maybe it was good that I didn't pick that one. But okay, I guess we're gonna search for Blair, but just in a little bit. But going on to the new stuff that's included with this update, all the rest of the minor stuff, as I said, Pascal now always gives the player a pearl when he's given a scallop. Well, that's nice. That's good for the mermaid DIY stuff, right? That's cool. Leaf's weeding service fee has been reduced from 100,000 bells to 60,000, so that's actually nice. He can now be asked to remove weeds when there are 30 or more weeds on the island, reduced from the previous threshold of 300 or more. Wow, I actually have never used Leaf's service before. I was the one just picking everything up. Because the thing is, I can't recall if he gives it to you afterwards. Because, like, imagine he cleans it up, but he doesn't give you the weeds. And there are some DIY recipes that require that weeds. So I'm not so sure about that. Camera app allows the camera to be tilted left and right when it's raised in the bird's eye camera mode. Okay, that's nice. Captain, he's here. Everybody's here. Promotional images. Oh, no, that's nothing. Yeah, other than that, there's really not much else. The only thing that I'm showing now is just the hotel. And off screen, I guess I could do a little bit of decorating because I do want to put the Zelda stuff in my house because I do love all that. I'm a huge Zelda fan. I want every single one of those items. And then the Lego too. But the thing is, I don't know where to put all the Lego stuff. I might need to get rid of one of the rooms in my house. It's hard to determine which one I want to get rid of because I loved all of those rooms. I feel like I'm definitely gonna put the Zelda stuff in the main room as soon as you enter the house. But the Lego, I really don't know where to put it, to be honest with you. And I just feel like with all the Lego stuff that you have, I don't know, I feel like it'd be good to have it in the bigger rooms because, like, the side rooms, like the left, right, and the back, they're not that big at all. And you weren't really able to update it all that much in comparison to New Leaf, where the rooms felt like they were super, super big and you were free to decorate it however you want. I really missed that, but it seems like in this game they kind of shortened it. I don't know. I don't really feel like putting a side-by-side comparison between New Leaf and New Horizons, but I don't know what I'm gonna do. But for the most part, I'm already I've already decided for sure that I want the main room to be Zelda. I don't really know where I'm gonna put the Lego stuff. It's so hard because I'm pretty sure I showed my room before. But I don't want to get rid of the rooms that I have on the bottom and the top. Because the top, I have the starry... you know, the starry furniture and stuff. Like Celeste's Zodiac stuff. Then on the... oh my gosh, I forgot about the cockroaches. Please. Yeah, the top has the constellation stuff. And I don't know, I just feel like I don't want to get rid of this. It just seems so good, you know? And then on the bottom, it's my Japanese themed room. And to be fair, I do have 2 Japanese themed rooms. The one in the back is like a Sakura room. But I really like that room too, and it's like, I don't know if I want to get rid of it, you know? Like, this is like the Sakura stuff that... oh, that was so trippy. I was like, why does it seem like there's so much more bugs in here? Did I step on it? I was right there. Okay. I was like, why does it seem like there's more bugs in here? And it's the butterfly thing with the Happy Home Paradise content that you could unlock when you're cleaning up in your house. But yeah, I have the Sakura room back there. And then I have the main Japanese themed room on the bottom. And I don't know, I just really like how this one looks, and I don't know if I want to get rid of it. It's just so cute. Yeah, I don't know. And then the side rooms, it is a bathroom and a kitchen. And if only I could expand these rooms bigger, then maybe I could just incorporate a bathroom together with the kitchen. I don't know. I don't know. Man, oh my gosh, I forgot my kitchen looks like this. Can you increase the volume? Oh, no, not really. It's also the stuff where I put mom's stuff in there, which is nice. And then I have the bathroom in the side over here. I forgot I did this too with the bathroom. Wow. Okay. That's cute. Am I not done here? With the cockroaches. The cockroaches. You know what? I really don't feel like looking for them. I'm sorry. But yeah. That's what I mean in the previous part where I mentioned I wish the museum had that mechanic where you had a second floor, you know, with Celeste, and you had 4 different exhibit rooms to display any furniture that you wanted. Because I would definitely put the Lego furniture in there. But I just hate how I don't have that anymore. And I absolutely love that in New Leaf, but they took it away. And I know that there's no point in having so much similarities between the two games because, you know, you definitely want a variety of different things between the Animal Crossing games. But I don't know, there's just some things that I so desperately wish for from New Leaf that you could do in New Horizons. And, you know, with the lack of events too that's happening in New Horizons, you know, it doesn't seem like all that much in this game. But New Leaf, it was basically all about the events and then the projects that you were putting together on your town. And that's pretty much it. But it was still so endearing, and I absolutely adored New Leaf because of that. And with that, that's pretty much it for this episode. I literally can't do anything else because I've already done one of the rooms for the hotel, and of course I can time travel by adjusting the settings in my Switch, but I don't really feel like doing that because I don't want to, you know, do too much recording all at once because I'm just going to be so tired. So I'm going to continue tomorrow, even though it's going to be a work day, but I'll try my very best to do it. Or if I don't have time during the work week, I would do it next weekend because today is Monday and at least I had the day off today. But yeah, so with that, next time on Animal Crossing New Horizons 3.0 update, we're just going to continue with the hotel because that's the very last thing that we need to do. And off screen, I'll try my very best to be decorating everywhere. But if not, if my laziness succumbs, you'll definitely know. So I'll see you guys then.